Hi there. Hello, good
Hi,
evening.
Nina. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Hi, Hannah. How are you?
Hi, Priya. Hi, Nina.
Hello, hello.
I'm sure Lynn will be here in a minute. I'm going to mute myself.
Ditto to that, because my cat is meowing.
Nina, I think you're on mute because I can't hear you, but
No, I
I
can.
see your lips moving, so I don't want you to think I can hear you.
No, I can hear you. Nina.
Oh, wait.
I'm
was
gonna
me.
mute now. I'm gonna mute now.
I think it was me. I think my volume was all the way down. Sorry.
No worries.
I can hear you.
Hello, my darlings.
Hi, Lynn.
Look at this. This is some of my favorite people. Cute is this? Joel, are you willing to come on camera? Joel? Joel? Paging Mr. Garcia. There we go. Okay. Hey, the gang's all here. All right, Nina, I think you're up today.
Oh, okay.
Ready to do some healing, baby?
Ready.
Okay. Beautiful.
Do you want to live stream it to Facebook?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hold on one second.
And Nina, are you okay with that? Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
If not, we can get someone else. But this is what we do.
I'm good.
Go live. It's so funny. I had someone say the other day, they're like, I watched all of your healings, and I'm like, what are you talking about? They said, you know, the one where you're online on Facebook. And there's a woman at my church. Name is Petty LaBorde, and she says, funny. I had someone say the other day, I want you to be part of the spiritual team here at the church and do healings with people. And I'm like, how do you know I do healings? And she goes, you mean like the ones that are all over Facebook? I said, oh yeah. I totally, someone, oh my God, I did some kind of, Akashic thing. I guess it was Friday with this woman, and she's like talking about mermaids, and I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, when you were reading me. No, somebody said when you were reading them, it was all about mermaids. Like I have no recollection. Anyway, I thought it was fascinating. There's part of me that's like, I have so many things to do. I don't have the time to go back and listen to the work or the recordings. Today, I know that I channeled Kuan Yin. Oof, it was very emotional. Nina was there. Joelle was there.
Beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was a very emotional channeling for me. I just remember being on the inside. I don't remember what she said, but on the inside, I was like, she was so beautiful. Her energy was just really extraordinary. Loved it. I like your dream catcher.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, my darling. So hot seat coaching is where we take an issue of yours and we're going to look at what we can do to help resolve it. So what is something that's plaguing you? What is something that's bothering you? What is something that you would like to do some healing around?
I have to say, what's been plaguing me for a few months is that I seem to have lost my spark to do work that I was trained in, that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I had a lot of starts and stops with it. And I'm in a place now where, kind of there's free range. My attention isn't being taken by anybody else or anything else. And I'm just not feeling that I want to do this heal your life work. And it was something I was very passionate about. And I do the work for myself.
Is that Louise Hayes' work?
Yes.
Love Louise.
Me too.
I have a girlfriend who was also a student of mine, and she was Louise's personal nurse.
Oh, isn't
Right?
that special?
Yeah, towards the end. Yeah, it was incredible. She has like the most amazing stories about Louise. Hey, what's going on? Astro just sat up to like sneeze, and he hasn't sneezed in days. It's funny, the doctor just called. The doctor's like, the blood work's normal.
Everything's good. Seasonal allergies, maybe?
He's not a sneezer. Like this has never happened in 11 years, 11 and a half years. You okay, baby? First of all, he jumped up on the table, which he never does, but mom's not here, so I'm not worried. But you okay? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay. So Nina, I don't know if I've invited you, but I'm gonna invite you right now.
Okay.
There is a workshop that I teach. It's a 6-week-long program. It's called Quantum Healing. I teach 6 really powerful psychic healing tools. And the reason I'm asking this is because I'm being told to mention this to you. It's going to sound like a sales promo, so just let me get through this.
Okay.
Because I'm not that person, but here it comes.
I do. Know that.
Yeah, I know you do, baby. I love you. I'm so happy you're here. I'm delighted that you're here. So it teaches you a tool that allows you to go and find the places in the physical, spiritual, mental, or emotional bodies where energy gets trapped. It's a tool that I was taught over 30 years ago. It's one of the most powerful tools. I call it psychic healing. And you can use it in so many different ways. But what's nice is, E equals MC squared. Everything's made of energy. Energy moves through us. But if something comes towards us at a velocity that's too fast, like a shock, the energy can't get through and it gets blocked. And it has all these somatic aspects to it. So it has a shape and a color and a texture and a temperature and a size and feelings and emotions. And when you can duplicate all that, there's a law in quantum physics that says no 2 objects can occupy the same space at the same time. Right. When you duplicate that, that duplication causes erasure. So you use Einstein's theory of relativity and you kind of do it backwards. So mass times this constant, which is the speed of light squared, instantly converts to pure white light energy. So duplication causes erasure. That's
Mm.
kind of the science behind how it works. It is one of the most effective and powerful tools. It's something that Hannah and I learned at a very young age through some other body of work that we had done. It's something that Priyanka, do you use it? I know you know it. Do you use it? It's just so effective. So that's the first one. Then we use that tool to do what we call clearing the clairs, which is opening up 4 of your clairs: clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance, and clairaudience. And
Mhm.
we go and we find the places where you've closed down the vision, closed down the ears, the hearing of spirit, closed down feeling spirit, closed down knowing from spirit because of ways in which you were killed in other incarnations. Then that leads everybody into the realm of dun dun dun, the Akashic records, which I absolutely adore. Everything you need to know, everything you want to know, everything you don't want to know lives in the Akashic records. It's like the spiritual iCloud, right? You gain access to that. There's a beautiful prayer that I learned from my teacher and a woman who was a master of the Akashic records. Her name was Linda Howe. And I studied with her with a group of 48 of us around the world for 3 months, 3 really intense months. Came out of there as an advanced practitioner, and I've literally trained hundreds and hundreds of people since 2018 when I did that. Then, um, then we come to the mother of all of the processes that I teach, and it's called Akasha Killing. And that's where not only do you go into the records, but you go in to do the healing work. And
Mm.
that's when you're going to the past lives, and that's when you're going to the future lives, and that's when you're going to the simultaneous existences. So they're saying that you would be really gifted with that, you know. I never know how like a couple people else they'll be like, this is going to be the best student you ever had. This one's going to be really good. This one's going to open up this one's going to open up that. And I just recently was told after a healing with Archangel Raphael
Mm.
that I needed to go into my Egyptian lifetime and heal the place where I had placed a scarab beetle pendant that I had made over my third eye because I was like unwilling to see certain things. And I removed that the other day. And the craziest thing was I went online and the image of the fucking object was right there in a picture. And they're like, this is in a museum and it was made, thousands of years ago. And I'm like, I made that piece of jewelry. It was like surreal stuff like that. Like
Crazy.
finding your gravestone from another lifetime, going and visiting the house that you lived in another lifetime, having a full memory, of all these things. So all that's available. And not only just like oh my God, look who I was or look what I did, but the healing, because whatever is unhealed from another lifetime funnels into this
It's
one.
in here.
So baby, it's something I want you to consider. It's something I offer every other month. I offered it in January. There were 8 students in there. I offered it in March. There were 8 students in there. Starting it again in May. And I think we have 5 or 6 people already for that. And it's extraordinarily powerful. So that's something that maybe could, build on what you already learned in the work with Louise and, that community. And
Sounds like it.
yeah, you know what, given our connection, our sweet, sweet connection at the retreat in Montauk, I mean, I don't know if you guys know the story, and I'm going to tell the story because it was just so precious to me. It's the last day of the retreat, and I'm sitting here, Jorg is sitting here, and Nina's sitting on the other side of Jorg. And she comes, she's rolling up her mat, and she's just in tears, and you can tell she's upset. And she's like, I'm just coming to say goodbye. And I'm like, oh, the spirit goes, don't let her leave. And I'm like, what happened? And she tells a story, and York was like, no, don't go. And, by the grace of God, she stayed. And we just formed this beautiful connection. And then I invited her to the morning platform. She's literally been with us every single day. So I have a love and an affinity for Nina. So Hannah is my registrar, and I'll have her, send you the link about it just so you can take a look at it. But
Yes,
I
please.
feel like that would be something, my love, that would take you into something really amazing. People can do a single course with me. People can do a year-long course with me. I have a 6-month mastermind that's coming up, but it's a huge commitment. But it will turn people into the most extraordinary healers. And that's what I'm committed to do. Is Jesus is like, you've got to train 1 million before I'm like, wait, I think I'm at 2,700. I'm like, I better extend that timeline on my hand, right? Or I got a lot of people busy so that like it can, and she told 2 people and she told 2 people and so on and so on. But it feels like, wow. Have you ever had an inkling that you were part of the civilization in Atlantis?
Yes.
Okay, that's what they're showing me right now. I just got goosebumps. My angel wings just popped out of my back. So I for sure was there, and there's they're saying that that's some stuff that where you close down some of the gifts because of some of the things that were experienced, and that would be healing that you could bring forth. So how exciting! Everything
I'm
under-
excited to definitely learn more about it.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so they're sending me to your heart. And that, by the way, is the end of our sales moment. So sorry about that, guys. When that stuff comes gushing out, it's like there's a purpose for it. Okay. So they're sending me into your heart, baby, and they're showing me a place where it's like a little fracture or a little tear, like something hurt you, and it caused a tear, caused a little bit of a fracture, and it just hasn't been healed.
Mm-hmm.
You willing to take a look at that?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to take a beautiful breath in through your nose. Take it in deeply. And then as you exhale, I actually want you to exhale into your heart. Exhale out through the mouth, but I want you to kind of like dive into your heart. Yeah. Bring the consciousness from the head down into the heart. Gorgeous. I want you to take another rich, beautiful breath in and kind of like let your consciousness float on the breath as it comes into you. So it's not forced. And then as you exhale, once again, I want you to exhale and drop your consciousness. Let it just really sink into your heart. And what happens is there's this beautiful bubble of love, like a love cushion that begins to surround you as your heart expands. Okay, good. Take another soft, beautiful breath in, gliding on the breath as it comes into the body. And then as you exhale out through the mouth, sink even more of that consciousness down into your heart. Okay. If I'm looking at you, it seems like it's in your Pacific Northwest quadrant. So that would be like your upper right side. And I want you to feel into that. And I want you to tell me, what is the color of the energy that's there? You could give it a color. What color is it?
Purple.
Thank you. Very good. What shape is it?
Square.
Thank you. My love, is it square like a CD or is it square like a cube, like a box that has dimension?
Like a CD.
Okay, thank you. How much does it weigh?
£3.
Thank you. And how big is it?
Say 4 by 4.
Okay, beautiful. What material is it made of?
It's fabric of some sort.
Okay, thank you. What temperature is it?
It's cool.
Okay, very good. Does it have any sensation or movement to it?
No movement. But it feels like like the corners are kind of digging in. Like
Okay.
it's being pressed
Mm-hmm.
into the space.
Yes. Thank you. Okay. Is that how it like attaches itself to the heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. What is its purpose?
Ooh, to block being in painful situation of some sort.
Yeah. It's like a protection mechanism. Thank you. Okay, good. Now I want you to take another breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to exhale into the fabric and I want you to tell me what are the feelings and emotions that are trapped inside of it.
Okay.
Just take them one by one.
I'm feeling abandonment.
Thank you. I want you to really allow yourself to feel the abandonment. Just breathe into that. Beautiful. But the thing that's really important with this process is to allow yourself to feel everything that's in there that you haven't allowed yourself the space to be able to feel before. Because as you slow it down and as you allow yourself to feel it, the duplication causes it to release from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, breathe into the fabric. What other feelings and emotions are trapped inside of it?
There's anger.
Thank you. Yeah. Allow yourself to feel that anger. Just let yourself breathe into it. It's just energy. It doesn't mean anything. Beautiful. Take another inhale in. On your exhale, breathe into the fabric. What other feelings and emotions are trapped inside of it?
Self-sacrifice, resentment.
Thank you. Beautiful. Self-sacrifice, resentment. Allow yourself to feel that. Beautiful. Take another inhale in. Nice, long, slow. Inhale in. And then as you exhale, once again, breathe into that fabric. What other feelings and emotions are trapped inside of it?
It's grief and loss and grief.
I want you to slow down and I want you to breathe into that grief and let yourself feel that grief. And the grief is over the loss. So allow yourself to breathe into the lungs. Allow yourself to feel that. And let the tears come if they come. It's okay. Yeah. They're coming. There it is. Yeah. All we need to do is let ourselves feel it. Yeah. Let yourself feel that one. A very wise man said to me, don't ask people to feel better, ask them to feel more. Good. Good. Take another inhale in, exhale into the fabric. What else?
I feel perfect, like purple silk wrapped around my heart.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
It's really nice.
Yeah. That's the healing coming. Take another inhale in. Any other feelings or emotions trapped inside of it?
No, I'm feeling very peace emotions, peaceful.
Excellent. Take another inhale in, and on your exhale, I want you to surround that piece of material, that original piece of material, with a field of love. In other words, imagine golden light surrounding it so that it's fully embraced. Okay, beautiful. Take another inhale in, and then on your exhale, very gently and very easily, move that fabric outside of you, off of your heart. It's going to just glide out really easily, about 3 feet in front of you. And 3 feet would be, in other words, if you extended your arms, in front of you would be on the other side of your fingertips. And it's just going to glide right out of you. When you surround it with love like that beautiful golden light, I call it spiritual Vaseline. It's just going to glide right out. Let me know when it's all the way out.
It's out.
Beautiful. 2 more steps. Take a beautiful inhale in. And on your exhale, turn it white. And as you turn it white, you're going to release all that energy, and it literally just goes right back up into the heavens. Just goes right back to source. Energy that you've been holding on to was meant to be transmuted. And you're going to release it and let it go right back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now you're going to ask one of the fairies to borrow her fairy wand. And I want you to tap the place inside of your heart where that little tear had been. And you're going to find that it's been mended by that beautiful purple satin ribbon, by releasing all of that energy that was trapped inside of it. And the fairy dust, it does this extraordinary thing. It comes and it heals, and it's like a a salve or a balm. Beautiful. Notice the lightness that you feel in your heart. Notice the smile that's been placed on your face. Notice the peace that you feel within your being. Gorgeous. Thank you, my love. Thank you for that healing. Here's what happens in the universe every time we heal something. It goes like a shockwave across galaxies, across dimension. That's called psychic surgery.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, my love,
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I'm delighted. I saw that you had signed up the other day and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna end up working with her. So yay, that's perfect. It's perfect. I'll ask Hannah to find you on Facebook. Maybe I'll just put the three of us in a group. That'll be easy. And yeah, I think you would love that course. I think it would be a beautiful next step for you. And
Sounds like it. Yes.
yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome, baby.
Beautiful.
Can you guys see the difference? Anybody want to comment on what that was like?
She's lit up.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah, she's lighter. She's brighter.
Yeah.
Really feel lighter. I feel a lot lighter.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
wonderful.
exactly what this does. Yeah, it's powerful. You look lighter. You look like you're glowing. It looks like a rainbow right next to you. Is that a rainbow on this? Or is that a light? I can't tell. Anyway. All right, my love, blessings to you. Blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I love you. To everybody who's watching in Facebook,
Thank you.
peace, love, joy, all that happy crap. I
Thank
love you
you.
guys, and I'll see you
Bye.
soon. Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank
Oh,
you
you're
guys.
so welcome. Have a gorgeous day.
Likewise.
Also.